Lady LeLe back with another video, and this is College Talk with Lady LeLe. It is the month of February. Yeah, I'm behind getting this video out. Hey, it's Black History Month. Life is taking place. So hopefully you had a nice Valentine's Day, and as I mentioned, it is Black History Month. So something myself and my students, we are challenging ourselves to learn about different black figures. You know, when you think Black History Month, you know, everybody go to the go-tos, Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Coretta Scott, and Rosa Parks. So we normally go, you know, when we think Black History Month, we really go to those figures. But myself, like I said, myself and my students, we are challenging ourselves to learn about some unsung, unknown figures, and it's been quite interesting. So each week we, you know, talk about two people, you know, who are not necessarily, you know, on the top tier list when you think about historical black figures. So it's been really interesting, and I do, you know, encourage people to, you know, dig a little deeper and, you know, explore different contributions that African Americans have made in history. So challenging ourselves to do that. Of course, planning a lot of events and a lot of logistics and a lot of things going on. So I'm definitely exhausted, but nevertheless, we are going to keep this moving. It's February, a lot of winter sports. So for those who are in the heart of basketball, now we're in playoffs for a lot of the basketball girls and guys. So it's playoff time next month. You know, teams will be, you know, vying for state championships. And I believe wrestling is a winter sport as well. So that is going on. So, yeah. At this point, what should you be doing? If you made your college decision already, the next step, as I said in my prior video, you definitely want to set up to have your placement test done. Do it now before all the hype and hoopla starts. And what do I mean? Do it before prom. Do it before senior night. Do it before all these celebrations take place, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to be focused. You're a scholar, and scholars, you're not going to be focused. You're worrying about all the one wearing for prom and what we going to do for luncheon and where we hanging out afterwards. And so you're going to be tied up with all that good stuff. How good I'm going to look and all this. Do your placement test now. So find out is the university, college or university allowing you to take the placement test. Now, keep in mind, not all universities require placement tests. If you come in with AP credit, or you come in, you know, with specific grades, some institutions don't require you to take placement tests. They might just bypass you and you go straight into the particular class in English or math or writing. But you know, if you are going to a school that, you know, recommends or requires you to take the placement test, you want to do so now. Also, there are still a lot of colleges and universities that have campus preview days. I know the institution I work at, they had a preview day for those who are interested in nursing. So you definitely want to take advantage of those days if they're available to you. I know this month, February, people tend to have had President's Day or Lincoln off or whatever holidays off. So those are the perfect time, if you're free, to try and go visit college campuses. I was on social media and I seen that there were a lot of people who were taking their kids on college tours like this past weekend. So you want to do that. Find out the orientation dates. I'm gonna keep stressing it. Find out the orientation dates now. Set up how we getting there, what we doing. Set it up now. You don't want to wait till June and July to try to figure that out. It doesn't hurt to start early. So find out what those dates, determine how you're going to get there. Are you staying overnight? Is there one thing we can just go down for a day and come back? Determine those now. As I tell everybody, I went to orientation before I even graduated from college. I hadn't had even like my last senior moments yet, and I went off to orientation. So go to orientation now, especially if you're, want to figure that date out, especially if you're trying to do a family trip or do some traveling, over the summer. It doesn't hurt to knock out the orientation, book it. Some schools are allowing you to start booking your orientation dates if they move this quick, but hey, at least get the dates on your calendar and start preparing for that. And scholars still apply for scholarships. I'm going to link a couple of scholarships that I came across in the link below. So definitely apply. You don't stop the scholarship process. You keep going. Just keep applying. There are some people who I'm quite close to, some of my church members. They was like, can you lead us to scholarship opportunities? And that's what I've been doing. Every time I see some, especially on Facebook, if I come across scholarship opportunities, I'm tagging people I know that have seniors. I'm tagging current students that's in college looking for scholarships. So the scholarship process, it does not stop. On another note, seniors continue to finish strong. I know senioritis is probably starting to kick in at this point, but you want to finish strong. Finish strong in everything you're doing. If you're an athlete, finish strong in your sports. If you're a leader at your high school, finish strong in your leadership positions. With your grades, finish strong. You just do not want to slack off simply because you already got accepted to college. You want to finish strong. And sometimes there are last minute scholarships or last minute merit awards you may be eligible for. So based on that fourth quarter, that might be a game changer as to what financial assistance you can get. So you want to make sure that you're finished strong. On another note, it's time to shop for prom. So as I said in my last video, families, I'm hoping like I said, we want all our scholars and the kids to look good and feel good and have a good time. That is great. But yes, be smart with your pockets. And to the students, please don't cry and pout because you can't get a pony. Don't cry and pout because you can't get a Ferrari or you can't get a certain luxury car that you have to turn back in after the night is over. So please, scholars, don't give your parents a hard time. They work hard. They have a lot of responsibilities to keep the household, floating and moving. And you want all this elaborate stuff just for a few hours, one day. Let's just be real here. We have to be real because, as I said in the prior video, we don't want to spend a bunch of money and then you turn around, if you got to come off some money for this first semester of college, you don't have it, but you done had this elaborate prom sent off. Got to keep it in perspective. We have to do better. There's so much consumerism that we have, and it's all about stunning and fronting and being a materialist. We have to do better. Like I said, we want to honor and recognize the good students that's doing what they're supposed to do. I have no problem with that, but let's do it in reason. And sometimes we don't have people telling each other that because it's just, well, I want to outdo such and such. This is not a competition. It's just sending people off to prom. Like I said, I see some elaborate prom send-offs, then I see some where the kid just went off to prom. Hey, bye, how you doing? As I tell people, I went off to prom. My mom only had Pepsi, chips, and dips, and that was it. And I thought it was just something to have, a couple balloons on the porch. And my cousin had got married. We saved his runner, the runner they used for his wedding. So we had runner, come from the stairs down to where the car was parked, and I walked on the runner, so my dress wouldn't get dirty. And we thought that was big time. That was back in 1998. Now, my prom send-off party look poor compared to some of these people. So let's just be smart. Hey, any questions, you can definitely shoot me an email. Take advantage of all the scholarships I have linked below. If you're outside of Illinois, I know that a lot of people probably saying, why are these scholarships for Illinois residents? But that's what I'm coming across. So if you know of any other scholarships that's not Illinois resident related, let me know. I'll link it, I'll share it. Got any questions, let me know. Need an advice, let me know. So stay tuned for more videos. Next month, I think I'm ready to make an announcement next month about something I've been working on. But like I said, it's tied to the videos I'm doing. My project is tied to these videos, I'll say that. So I'm hoping probably next month, no later than April, there's an announcement coming. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for your continuous support. Peace.